My name is Lucas Gabriel Johnson. Today we shall talk about Leonard Bernstein's eye-opening What Does Music Mean concert and the message it gives to audiences. 3 points will be made. One reveals the truth about music, the second uses a Strauss piece to highlight the role of the audience in music, and the third is about what may be the most important part of all the music we've heard so far. Now may I please present talking point 1, music equals zero? As you may know, Leonard Bernstein started his concert off with a very confusing and almost angering statement. Music is about nothing. Nothing at all except for notes. This is puzzling because every song studied in this class seems to be about something, like a breakup or historical revolution. So why is music meaningless? Because, says Bernstein, notes don't communicate like words do. You know what words like oven and yardstick mean, but a B-flat note is nothing all by itself. Does this mean music is nothing? Bernstein uses the William Tell Overture example to show that extra musical elements of a song, usually communicated through mimesis, are not a song's meaning. The stories exist only in our head. Extra musical and mimesis are both words taught in Module 2, Chapter 6, although the former can be found on page 171 and the latter on page 170. Let's move on to point 2, my arch nemesis, Dr. Windmill. Here we'll talk about the Superman story and how it teaches that the magic of music is literally all in your head. Academic audiences can tell that a composer wouldn't really tie a musical piece to a story about a comic book hero, but the story Bernstein suggests is somewhat believable because of the musical topics associated with action and rescue, musical topics residing in Module 2, Chapter 6, page 171. The real story about Don Quixote that Strauss was intending to tell is more believable only because it aligns with other songs of Strauss's time. Bernstein talks his audience through other songs by other composers, inviting them to make their own stories as well as knowing the real ones. He even includes the Dance of the Unhatched Chicks, also taught in Module 2, Chapter 6, pages 186 and 187, which is an appropriate example for this class because it teaches mimesis, musical topics, and wordless storytelling in both contexts. Point number 3, the real star of the show, is about the so-called giant step toward deciphering the meaning of music, if it has any, that is. The book teaches the elements of music, famous composers, the effect of music on the brain, but it doesn't say, but should, that the most important part of music is the people who hear it. Music asks a mind to visualize a scene or story, although the music itself does not directly communicate these imagined images. Bernstein says that the meaning of music is how it makes you feel. Let's not forget that music can induce emotions. Using what the concert and the book taught us, we can conclude that Tchaikovsky's Fifth Symphony can express at least two separate feelings by using the major mode and the minor mode, two terms taught in Module 2, Chapter 3, page 47. Beethoven's Pastoral Symphony creates peaceful, carefree feelings by using a slow triple meter from Module 1, Chapter 2, page 24, whether the actual story is about a river or a hammock. So what conclusion can be gleaned? Music does indeed have a meaning, that meaning your own emotions when you listen, but music is not a language or a voice, no. Music is a hand that opens a special door in your mind, leaving you to figure out the rest. This is the end, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.